subject with the whole Smurfing thing. I come from playing a lot of Dark Souls, and so when I hear people
where
yelling,
he's as blue as it can be for a Smurf.
when I hear about people getting mad about low-level trolling, I understand they're
sing that song again, and there will be death. It's my hated song.
I'm listening to the complaining about a lot of low-level trolling, but that's really all I'm experiencing in any other genre of game that I play that has any sort of online on it.
And this is why I don't multiplayer.
This is why I local multiplayer.
My multiplayer recently has consisted of adventure mode in Diablo 3.
This is why I local multi.
I'm telling you right now.
Which, by the way, guys, we are going to be doing a Let's Play of Diablo 3 with the group here. And
we just need more controllers.
Yeah, we need one more. Yeah. I think at this point.
Because we'll be doing hopefully at least 3 players, maybe a 4th player, maybe 4-player coming in as a guest
we'll have a guest every once in a while.
But we're going to be doing a playthrough, the 3 of us, Diablo 3 for the PS4, so it'll be a lot easier.
And hardcore mode.
Yeah, hardcore will be fun. You're dead.
Hardcore parkour.
Anyway. So, by the way, what's everyone watching right now?
We'll start with the guy who's never been on our show before.
Why not? Lately, just been watching a lot of YouTube videos, Game Grumps, but one thing that actually made me very excited was the trailer that got released for Star Wars: The Last Jedi.
I was in goosebumps.
I have a thing I wanted to say about the Star Wars trailer.
If you're going to say something, maybe speak up.
What about the Star Wars trailer?
Okay, I'm now speaking up.
No, I just wanted to say that in the trailer, when Luke went, it's time for the Jedi to end and all that, I pretty much went, yep. No, I pretty much went Greyside canonization, calling it. He's going to introduce the Greyside, or Rey's going to introduce the Greyside. It's going to happen. Right? Walk the middle path, the best path.
Yep.
On that note of the Greyside, I do want to mention, I'm pretty sure I know kind of about how that's going to go, because there is a Grey Jedi, and the whole movie is going to be about bringing balance, hence why the red Star Wars logo. We're going to have, I'm hoping we see the reveal of Mace Windu being Snoke.
But he's not a Grey Jedi, he's a Dark Jedi.
But he was a Grey Jedi. He is the only Jedi.
Somebody explain to me why Snoke's lily white then.
So it's after he was thrown out the window. We've seen many.
He became an albino.
He fell into the same vat that they dove into in Suicide Squad.
We've seen Jedi fall long heights without getting hurt. We've seen Anakin Skywalker in the second movie jump off those tall pillars at the very end. We've seen Anakin Skywalker jump out of a moving vehicle hundreds of feet in the air, landing on another vehicle moving probably 60 plus miles an hour through the air.
Skywalker is also a Mary Jane.
But he's...
Mary Sue, that's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, but the thing is, they're Jedi, and they're meant to be able to handle those. See, the thing is, Mace Windu, other than Darth Maul, is the only Jedi we've seen that's been able to use Vaapad, which is a technique where you use both your emotions and your opponent's anger against them, and you channel it into your duel. So you not only are you able to sense their next move, but you can feel what they're feeling. And he's the only one who's been able to do that, and he has a purple lightsaber, blue, red, purple, Grey Jedi, he's in the middle. He's able to use...
I'm not arguing that he's a Grey Jedi.
He's the only one, he's the only Jedi we've seen that didn't turn into a Sith so far, that has had a signature move, which is meant for killing. His decapitating backwards blow. That is only his. The only other person we see is Kylo Ren use that, who was trained by Snoke. If you look at the final battle between Palpatine and Mace Windu, he has that vein going across his forehead, down to right next to his ear. Snoke has a scar there. I'm not saying that I think he transformed into this guy. I think Mace Windu went away with absolute rage at both the Palpatine family and at the Skywalker family. I'll get into that at another time because Palpatine is Rey's grandfather. Yeah. But to wrap it up, basically, I think he went in despisement for both families, went to wait until the time was right, and as he was doing so, he turned into this hollow shell. I mean, you look at Palpatine before and after the lightning, he's a whole nother. He looks like a goblin. So I can
Gollum.
So you can see where it's possible. And honestly, in this new Star Wars trailer, you listen to Snoke having a conversation about how your compassion, you feel compassion towards her. I see the problem. I don't think he's talking to Kylo Ren. I think he's speaking to Luke Skywalker, especially when he's talking about how the Empire fell apart.
Yeah.
Y'all need to put some boots to Rey.
So, Colin, I would actually love to have you back on the show.
I'm still a hardcore believer that Kylo Ren has had a boner for Rey just as soon as him and Finn, like, seeing that girl.
Are you kidding? That's my reaction.
I personally, Kylo Ren doesn't have a boner for
The
Rey.
only
He's
way
got
you
a
could
boner
have-
for his grandpa.
No, he's got. Oh, if you've ever seen like if Star Wars had Facebook.
So,
The only way you're going
points.
to hurt Spencer more is if you blow into the microphone at point blank range.
If you blow the microphone,
I'm
So-
pretty sure I already
No.
had this
Talking
conversation
to
at one
Mike.
point.
Okay,
Before we go,
before we go.
you asked who, I don't know who said it. Who's watching what?
Yes, we know what you're watching. I'm going to strangle you if you start
I
singing
have been terrorizing Bob all week with the theme to the new Mysteries. We have been terrorizing him with that theme because we're both huge MST3K nerds.
I was about to say I've been watching Lucha Underground and an anime called Fairy Tale.
Oh, of
Because
course,
Fairy
Fairy
Tail is
Tales.
amazing.
I started it over. I'm only on like episode
I
6. so.
finished MST3K and I've started watching season 2 of Mr. Robot again.
Domo arigato.
We need to
Mr.
head out
Bato.
because we have Elite Ringside Network right after this.
Yep. All right. So on that note,
I still
ladies
need
and
my
gentlemen-
ticket.
Max has it.
Wait, I do. I
I
what?
gave you the money.
When did you give me the money?
In the other
Okay,
lobby.
that did happen. I'm really getting sick of
Ladies and
this
gentlemen,
because
we'll
I'm now
continue
the
this.
only person without a ticket.
Bye, Max.
I'm speaking for the money.
Go find Chris.
You were supposed to
looking
take
for
it
the
to
money.
Chris.
This has been a
Get
Slag
me
Off the
tickets.
Show here on Spreaker.com, iTunes, and all of our great podcasting network. Stay tuned about 5-10 minutes. Stay tuned about 5-10 minutes. We have the Elite Ringside Network live from Wisconsin Pro Wrestling right after this. So
By the way, that is where we are live from, too.
Yes.
Yeah,
So-
we're live from the Holiday Inn Convention Center. It was said in the opening, but
So on behalf of everybody here, the Pokemon Stadium champion, Nate the Effing Great, Colin and Paige, we have Charisma Frost, Max B, Spencer Hart.
All we have to say is, bye!
Slack.
adios.